Good morning, and once again, we're back in Marty's kitchen. Parlor Jones here. Today, we're going to make a breakfast pizza. So stand by, and we're going to move right through this. All right, the first thing that we want to point out is that we have all of our ingredients already prepared from the hours tonight before. So we've got the scrambled eggs, we've got the cheddar cheese, we've got the American cheese slices for an accent, we've got sliced mushrooms, we have some thinly sliced shallots, and we have some breakfast links all cut up into small pieces to add to our sausage gravy, which, by the way, has been checked for consistency, so it's not too wet. And the tomatoes, which have been cleaned out, so they're also not too wet. So keep in mind that the tomatoes and the mushrooms have water in them, and they could be detrimental to the sogginess or crispiness of your dough, so be careful of that. And then we got our semolina flour, which gets sprinkled lightly on the board here and spread around so that we can slide the dough off the board easily. And we give it a rub around all right edges. And this is the first time doing a breakfast pizza, so we shall see what happens. And it's also the first time doing it on a pizza steel instead of a pizza stone. All right, so we've got the semolina on there, good. So theoretically, the pizza should slide off here easily. We'll just put a little bit more in the center, because that would be the area where it would stick. All right. And remember always to check for the ease of sliding off your pizza board. And then we have our marble surface lightly floured and our dough that has been fermenting since last night. Ooh, we hear it popping off there. Popping fresh, right? Isn't that the expression? And we got some olive oil just to lightly coat our hands with so the dough doesn't stick to us, even though you can see there is oil around the side of the bowl. And we're going to plop this out right here on the board, just like this. And there it is. And there we go. So we'll be back after we make it into a pizza shape and get it onto the board to decorate it. All right, now we're going to put on some sausage gravy. And then we just spread it around. Like I say, friends, this is going to be an experiment to see what happens with putting sausage gravy on instead of pizza sauce. It's got more weight to it, that's for sure. That's why I went with the added semolina flour for transporting it to the oven. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to go with some, I say some sausage, even though there's some in the gravy. I'm going to put some sausage links on here. I know the oven sounds like it's up to temperature now. Go with putting some more of these sausage bits on there. They are pre-cooked also. And then we're going to go with some, actually, we've got scrambled egg, and we've also got cheese. So we're going to go with some scrambled egg on there next. And just like there, sprinkle that on. You can put however many eggs you want. This is 4 eggs. Figure most people have 1 to 2 slices of pizza. So this is equivalent to probably just under 1 egg per serving. There we go, 4 eggs. Next, we will go with some tomatoes, lightly on the tomatoes. Like I say, we don't want the added water making the dough soggy. In fact, I'm going to go very lightly on the tomatoes because we got mushrooms coming still, remember? And I'm going to put some cheese on there to act as a waterproofing barrier. So we got some cheddar cheese going on there. This is 18-month-old sharp, seriously sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to balance that out. With some American slices. All right, so there's the American cheese. Now we're going to put some mushrooms. Not everybody likes mushrooms, so we're just going to put some sliced mushrooms on there. That way you can pick them off if you don't like them and give them to me. And then we just put, these are some big sliced mushrooms. Okay. So we got some mushrooms on there. We got that. And then we've got our shallots, some sliced shallots. Hopefully, this is a heavy piece of dough with this stuff on it. So hopefully this will slide off the board. We're going to give it the shake test in a second here. Shallots, some remaining shallots. And shallot flavor goes a long way. All right, so it looks like everything is on there. So maybe we'll put a couple more of the tomatoes up on the very top. So there, got that barrier as we talked about. All right, I think it's going to go in the oven now. Let's see if it shakes. Oh yeah, it shakes. All right. Yeah, that side there. Okay, here we go. Start in the very back and just get a little off there. Look at that. Just look at that. All right, we are just going in to check how the crust is looking. It's looking really good, so we're going to give it a spin. It's looking really good. Let me look underneath. Oh yeah, looking good. All right, there it is at 10 to 12 minutes at 470. We changed it from 450 to 470. Let's look underneath. Let it aerate so it doesn't get soggy. Let the steam out. And there we go.